It's a pain in the rear. Is it the end of the world? No, it just sucks.
Welding cast aluminum is tricky, but not impossible. Mostly it just takes a long time. But after I get this finished, we'll be able to find out if the front end is still cockeyed or not. I think I welded 7.5 hours or something, which sounds like a lot. A lot of it was in really, really difficult places to weld. But all that's done.
Okie dokie.
Now we're about to find out if we got it right. If it's not right, there's no just moving on. We'll have to find plan B, C, or Z until we spend all of Richard's money or we get it right, whichever one comes first. I'm gonna toss it up there. You wanna put a single bolt in it, just see where it lays?
Yep.
Okay. The proof in the pudding is how well the subframe slides onto the freshly welded brackets. We took the nose, the subframe, and put it on. And incredibly, it just slipped right on. I am pretty happy that that slid on like that.
That means they're pretty well lined up.
I'm happy with the straightness of the car. It is not as good as it once was, but it's a lot better than it used to be, and it's definitely good enough to get us on down the road through this build.
Cool. That's awesome.
There's a lot of weld, a lot of gaps filled, a lot of parts made. We've done as much mock-up as we can do, as much test fit as we can do, and we'd love to keep playing, but it's time to get this thing in paint. The sooner we get it painted, the sooner we can get it back, and the sooner we can get it put together. One of the biggest things we have to get out in order to get it over to paint is actually get the motor and transmission out. There's no real way to lift the motor. It doesn't have lift points, and there's no bolts big enough for me to run a chain on, and so I decided to just sling the motor.
Are you gonna put one of them fancy Boy Scout knots in it?
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. Is it less reliable than a chain? It might be, but I'm sure it'll get us through this job just fine. Everything about this motor is large. It is big. And there's the baby.